Okay, am I live? If you are watching, say hi in the comment below so I see that I am live. And welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining this live call. I'm so excited to spend some time with you. And today is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And I actually binge watched some episodes from Genius, the series about his life. And I was so inspired by how he was so called to really speak the truth to the massive people, like so 100,000 people in Washington, D.C. And he was afraid. But he was taking the bold action because it was the right thing to do. And then he was doing it afraid. So I was so inspired by that. And also because this is the day of like human dignity, human respect, and human equality that he worked so hard upon. And we are experiencing this freedom and equality and respect and human dignity in all different levels without even really knowing noticing what's going on. So like in the past, people were not really having that kind of awareness, but I see that this time human awareness is rising, like our awareness is raising. So it's about more of like awareness, raising the awareness of our body, about our thoughts, our minds, and then really expressing ourselves, expressing our truth with our gifts, whatever the unique gifts that you all have. We are experiencing and then also expressing our freedom to express with our sounds. So this is why I wanted to go live on reflecting on these 5 points that I reflected together about how to create freedom in our sound and in our body together, because our body is the first instrument and then the violin is the second instrument. I would say that. So because when our body is not safe, our sound is not going to feel safe to resonate. We want to align in our body first so that the sound can really resonate together with our body. When our body is tired, tight, and like not really working with the violin, the sound gets tight. So you can actually tell by listening to your sound if it's tight or it's beautiful. Always go there to scan your body to bring the awareness of how you're feeling, how you're holding, like where are you holding the tension that you might not really be aware of. But then when you really bring the awareness to your body and also really listening carefully to your sound, you can actually notice that and let go of the tension. So the 5 points that I wanted to bring up today was first, let me get to my note. So freedom starts in the body, like I mentioned, not in the notes. So we often think that freedom comes after we master all the violin technique. I used to think that way, and then I was pushing to like master all the technique, then I will feel free and comfortable in everything that I do. But the body must feel safe and comfortable and free before the sound frees up and can open. So that's something that the first thing that I wanted to mention. The tension limits expression long before we notice it. So if the body doesn't feel free, the sound can't feel free either. So we have to work on self-care and also really being aware of our body to let go of the tension, to let the body feel the freedom to move, to really listen to what we want, and then create that with you and with the violin. So that's the first reflection. And then the second reflection is that tension, when you're feeling tension, it's often learned. It's not a personal failure. It's not that you are doing something wrong. You have learned that way. And then sometimes we are not really aware of it, or we are just used to that discomfort. It sounds kind of funny, but when you're gripping your violin or gripping your bow without really noticing it, and then if you have been practicing that way for a long time, your body remembers that as your posture. And then you just experience that tension over and over and over again, and it becomes your habit, which can be dangerous because it can actually lead to pain. And if you keep going, then it can lead to injury. Then you are not gonna be able to really enjoy playing the violin, or maybe like ending up quitting the violin because it's really discouraging. So that's why the tension needs to be released, because we always we start practicing the violin trying to correct things, trying to perfect things, or trying to really get it right? But then before you go there, I want you to always work on the alignment first, and then letting go of the tension. And then it goes to the third point, breathing. So how do you let go of the tension? The main thing that's very easy and like it's very cheap, it's always there with you. Breathing is always there with you. You breathe in and out all the time. But when you breathe in, align, and then when you breathe out, let go of any tension that you're holding. Right now, we can actually practice together by having your base down on your chair if you're sitting, and then really feeling the base on your chair, feeling the support from the chair. If you're standing, your soles of your feet really like grounded on the floor, and then feel the support from the earth. And then you lengthen the spine as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, soften your chest and relax your shoulders. And you might notice that you were holding the tension somewhere in your shoulder or in the upper back or in your neck or on your chest before you breathe it out. Like you didn't really know that you were holding the tension. It's the same thing when you're practicing the violin. Let's take a deep breath in and breathe out. Let go of the tension with your left hand and your right hand, and release the tension on your shoulder. And then feel the difference in your sound. When you really do that and then make that as your new habit, and then keep doing that consistently, even daily practice of 5 minutes of open strings, that can really open up so much sound and possibilities that what you can do in your violin playing. And then it goes to this fourth point, small daily release create big musical shifts. So freedom doesn't require long practice hours. Even 5% more changes every day, finger reliability, clarity, and confidence can actually improve by really practicing this awareness in your daily practice, even 5 to 10 minutes a day. So that's one of the reasons why I released the recent video of finger exercise that I do 5 minutes a day. It takes 5 minutes. It could take a little longer if you're doing it for the first time, but check the video out. It's called my 5 minute daily routine practice, the finger routine, to enhance your intonation and consistency in your intonation, and also the fast passage. Because when your left hand is relaxed and comfortably set up, your intonation improves, and then your fast passage becomes very stable and then free. So, and then even string crosses. So watch that video to really know how to practice that finger exercises, to really get used to all different finger patterns. We just don't want to practice certain finger patterns over and over again, but really get used to all different finger patterns so your fingers are trained and really tamed well for any kinds of finger patterns, because we have 24 keys and then all different possibilities of the finger pattern that we have to really get comfortable with to master the violin technique. And it comes with practicing that 5 minute daily exercise, and then you will feel the difference in your practice time no matter what you're playing. Okay, so that's the fourth point, practicing freedom, practicing awareness, even 5 to 10 minutes a day before you get into like your song practice, your pieces, the advanced pieces. Before you go there, always check your alignment and then check your awareness, letting go of the tension with your breathing exercise while playing the violin. You can start by not just aligning without the violin and then bring the violin in. I also have the 15-minute warm-up session with your body awareness and body alignment to release the tension in your neck and shoulders, because we hold so much tension on our back of the neck and our shoulders. Many people actually really experience the injuries and pain over there as a violinist, even professionals. So in order to remove those tensions and release those pain out of the body, you want to really warm up the body and then align your body and then bring the violin in and then practice those daily exercise with lifting and dropping the finger and then being aware of what's going on. Alignment, not only on your spine, but also on your hand and your arm and your shoulders, everywhere. The support system grows everywhere, and then relying on the gravity. So what we are using in this alignment technique, the holistic violin mastery, is not something that's hard. It's not expensive. It's just using your body, gravity, your breath work, and your awareness. It all comes from you. So that's why it could be very easy and effortless once you master this. So be sure to do that. It doesn't have to be a big change, just 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day of practicing the awareness and then freedom, letting go of the tension, will build you a new habit, because we have to keep building the new habit to let go of the old habit. So that's the fourth point. And then the fifth point is freedom is an act of self-respect. It's not about laziness. So some people say like holistic violin mastery, it feels like you're kind of like not working hard. I have to work hard and push through to get the results, which is also true if you really want to, like many like sports athletics and then many violinists. I also like practice 10 hours a day when I was in this intense period of going for competitions and studying and practicing, like auditions and everything was going on. I was pushing through that. So those times are necessary to have, but how you're spending those times and then how you're spending those times mindfully makes a big difference. Because if you are not using awareness and then just push, like filling out the hours of practice time without that awareness and tension release, you are only tightening your body. You're only building wrong habits because you're just forcing your body. And it's not about fighting your body. It's about working with your body. And then that comes with creating freedom, creating space in your body. It's not about forcing and controlling your body. So that's that comes with, like the first point where I talked about creating the freedom and safetyness in your body. It's about self-respect, dignity, and then also, self-care. That you come first and then violin comes next, and then you work together. Because when we are healthy and aligned, our violin sound become healthy and aligned and beautiful, because you are beautiful. So that's something that I wanted to share. The 5% more freedom every day. How would you be? Like, where would you be if you practice just 5% more freedom every day? And when you're just doing that every day, and then let me know like how it was, like for a week, just try to do that for this week. And then if it helps, all my tutorial videos are about this, like all the technique video, intonation, vibrato, straight bow, string crosses, fast passages, shifting up and down. Everything comes with this alignment, and I teach in this way to really let you in experience understanding the relationship with you and your violin and work together in harmony. Unlike not like against the body and then trying to control your body, pushing through, and then just prioritizing making it right without the awareness. So that's two different stories of practicing the violin, but I focus on the alignment and then relaxing the body and then making all the technique easier. And when you really get used to those steps that I lay out in the videos, you will really find that way of playing the violin. It's not hard. It's going to become easier and easier, and your progress is going to be faster. And because of that, you're going to gain the confidence and then also the motivation to practice, because it's really enjoyable. And you are more clear on what to practice, how to practice, because you improve every time you practice. So this is why I came in to share this reflection with you, because it's a great day to reflect on the freedom. So as a musician, as a violinist, we can reflect on the freedom in our body and in our sound, so that when our sound is freely expressing, we can actually really touch the people and also enjoy our performance more than ever. So try this for this week, just 5% more freedom every day. And then download my free PDF for 10 steps to a happy and effective violin practice. If you want this alignment and awareness and this clarity over your practice time, I lay out 10 steps to get there in your practice time. So download my free PDF. I will link in the description below. And then also join my Holistic Violinists for more support from me and your colleagues. I ask questions to let you motivate. We share goals and questions and also wins for the week. And then when we are together walking this journey, we get more accountability, we get more motivated, and we are inspiring to others. And then also we get inspired. So join the Holistic Violinists and then subscribe to my channel for future videos that I post whenever I have an idea and I'm teaching a lot. And then I get ideas from my practice time and also my teaching time, because I see the common problems that students are having. And then I'm always interested in looking into the root cause to solve that, so that nurturing the root can really make the tree grow faster in a way that's really nourishing, and it'll like bear more fruit beautifully. So subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And yeah, thank you for joining for this live call. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, 𝗵𝗃, hello from Thailand. Thank you for joining. I'm sure there are more people. I'm in StreamYard that I cannot see all the comments, but yeah, thank you for joining. And let me know in the comment below, what was your takeaway for this video? Which reflection really spoke to you? Because when you share your takeaways and reflections with others, you inspire others, and then you get to remember those takeaways 50% more. So when you share it, it's actually amplifying the effect of sharing the takeaways. So feel free to share your takeaways in the comment below, and I will see you in the next time. Thank you so much for all your advice. It has been a great help to me. I'm a beginner and I'm learning so much. Thanks to you. Thank you for the precious time you dedicated to this. Thank you so much. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 being here, and thank you for your support and your appreciation and acknowledgement. It really means a lot to me, and it makes me keep going. So keep bringing in your comments and share your takeaways so that you get to remember and you inspire others in this journey, because this journey can be a little lonely as a musician, but when we are getting together and encouraging each other, it can be more enjoyable. So let's be the happy violinists this week. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.